Yeah, we were talking about shielding. Yeah, a lot of you kids, they like to, you know, take the covers off their computers so they have more airflow when they're overclocking and stuff. And you're kicking yourself in the ass doing that, because that case, that enclosure, your computer case, that's a shield. And you leaving it wide open is throwing off your timing. And you'll get sporadic weird stuff happening. So, yeah, keep the cover on your computer. That's what it's for. Shielding. It keeps all that stuff in there. Keeps all that noise and stuff, fluorescent lights, from interfering with your timing circuits. I mean, those things are, you know, differential pairs and stuff. They're very sensitive to that stuff. You know, if you ever worked with high-speed data lines, there's all kinds of vectors and variables that you got to screw around with. I got a Coca-Cola around here somewhere. Hold on. Oh boy. Alright. What can I do about cutting that thing open? Yeah, I don't want to do a shit job on it. I don't like doing shit work. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that does shit work. I don't want to do that. No, no. No. People see you doing shit like that, they don't want you. They don't want you working on their stuff. No fucking way. You got to treat it like you're getting paid thousands of dollars to do it. That's how you got it. That's how I look at it. I'm like, look, I'm gonna get paid. Like, I tell myself, look, yeah, I'm gonna get $20,000 for this fucking job, even though I'm switching out something, you know, like doing this job here. Like, I take it that serious, you know. And if you look at everything you do, just washing the dishes, you say, shit, if I was getting paid to do this, wouldn't I do a better job? I mean, what's your price? I mean, would it be $100? Would it be $20? Would it be $1 million? Pick a number and then do it for that much. You know? And you'll be amazed how much stuff you'll get done. And yeah, it's a needless and thankless job doing the dishes, but it'd be perfect, right? Let me turn this iron down. Way up there. Gotta maintain your iron. That's my bread and butter, that iron. Speaking of irons, I'm working on that digital soldering iron. I gotta still make I generated the board on the PCB, but I haven't etched the board and I haven't done any of the work yet. And it's yeah, it's based off of somebody else's open source hardware thing, and I just tweaked it for some of the parts that I had. So I'm not gonna go and buy a particular logic level MOSFET when I have one here. It just happens to have a different pinout, so I had to fuck it, do the board over. Fuck it. And there's a couple other things I want to do. Like they really cheaped out on components like bypass caps and stuff like that. And I know just from the forums they were having all kinds of issues with the LCD screen flickering and stuff like that. And yeah, well, I don't know. They did a knockout job on the software wise. Yeah, I like the software. I was looking through it the other day. It's not a new project. I think it's been around for like 3 or 4 years. Alright, how do I get this done? I could try. How do I turn that into a square? With the tools that I have. I could try using these. Oh man. I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, you could see little pinholes in there. But, yeah, I suppose I could try. Let me get the angle right here. So that goes like that. Yeah, I need to go down. So I need to go this way with it. Yeah. I don't know. That's a shit. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. What I might have to do is bend this back just so I can get in there. Or I could try cutting it from inside here. It's not gonna fucking look right. It's gonna look like shit. I need a coping saw. Fucking coping saw would do the trick, man. Coping saw would do the trick. I need to invest in one of those. What else do I have? I have a file. I could file it. That would work. That'd be a clean job, right? Let me get my Nicholson file set up. Yeah. Last time I used this, I pulled this out. Last time I used this, I was making a copy of my broken key. Because I ain't paying some fucking dollar to do that for me. I can do that shit myself. No. And the key's gonna be crap anyway. Alright. Let me see. Should I put this in a vise? I don't think I'll need it. Oh boy. Sweat and tears. If I break this file, I'll be pissed. Boss, man. Yeah. It's flush. It'll be fine. Yep, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Nicholson file. It's a damn good investment right there. Alright, let's solder this shit together. Now, let's see here. The rear center pin is positive. Center is positive. And I'll figure out what the voltage is later. Actually, I could go right to the circuit. It's using a 317. So, what's the maximum voltage for a 317? Wait, don't they go up there to like 36 volts? Or is it 28? Shit. I don't want to look it up. I should remember that shit. $317, damn it. What's the maximum voltage for that? Well, I don't know. My power supply only goes to 30 volts anyway, so. Yeah, it's probably like 19 volts, and it probably drops it down to 12. And another one to 5, and probably a 3.3 volt rail. That's it. You probably give it 15 volts, it'll be fine. Right? Yeah, maybe I should just look at the back of the television and see what fucking voltage I should put in it. Sit there and guess. What the hell is wrong with me? Alright, let me turn you around.